Hi, I'm Avram Rosenzweig, and I'm here with my dear partner and friend Martin Gallen.
Oh, at least you remember, thank God.
Barely,
You don't
barely.
Forget my name after 30 years.
By the way, you're looking very Hawaiian.
Thank you. I lost a little weight, but go ahead with
In your earlobes. Marty and I were delighted to be back on the scene, on the culinary scene.
Yes.
And to really start things off with our show, we are also delighted to have with us our dear friend Carlo, who I think is a culinary magician, someone who owns and operates Le Jardin, which is in the north end of Toronto, and it's a beautiful banquet hall that we've been at before. And he is joined by his manager Kasha, right? And together, the two of you seem to be like such experts when it comes to foods in terms of items that you have developed, and it's all predicated on health. Now, we know that you have a surprise for us today.
I do. I'm so glad you guys came over to visit
Thank
us
you.
here at
Happy
Verde
to be
Juice
here.
Cafe and Mercato.
Thank you.
We had a, thank
thank
you so
you.
much for coming.
I love surprises.
We have a great surprise. I also brought my mom because
Yes, we're gonna be there.
she's gonna cook some stuff for us.
Yeah.
But she likes to make everything from scratch.
Right.
But everything here is made from scratch inside Chateau Le Jardin.
Yeah.
And we also have our Indian chef. We made some Indian sauces as well. And we have our Mexican restaurant where we made some Mexican gravy sauces
my
or dressings.
God.
Carlo, tell us about
Today,
your
our special thing
surprise.
we're gonna do today, we're gonna make spaghettini al pesto for you guys.
Nice.
So we have our
Wow.
pesto, which is very simple. Okay, we make this. It's got a 2-week shelf life. There's no chemicals, preservatives, in any of our stuff.
preservatives.
Everything is none, zero. Everything is done fresh. If there was any in here, my mom would slap me. So,
Does she still hit you?
oh yeah.
So what's in there?
So in here in this pesto we have basil, pine nuts, garlic, parmigiano reggiano, extra virgin olive oil, Himalayan salt, and black pepper. And it's just very natural, very pure. And the beauty when you put natural ingredients, the smell is just incredible.
Can we smell it?
You certainly can.
Oh my God.
We're gonna have to.
Now, this is for sale here.
This is for sale here. We have two sizes. We have in the pesto we have our 380 ml and our 100 ml. So yeah. So
Carlo, how much would that cost?
how much is that? I don't even know.
Oh my gosh. Avram, you'll inhale
Like
it.
$12, $13.
Oh, this
$12.95.
Oh, that
This
sounds
is a
like
nice
a real
pesto.
thing.
That is.
So you
Oh,
just
it's
need.
lovely.
So if you have spaghetti or
Smell that.
pasta,
Yeah.
you just add this.
Just
you don't
add
need to
this.
add anything else.
Boil the pasta, put salt, add this,
Hey,
and
you
away you
created
go.
an Italian meal. That's
Amazing.
good.
For those who are not my mom.
Yeah.
Now, Kasha, you told us that everything that you do here is really predicated on making healthy or healthier food, right?
Correct.
Talk us through that a little bit.
Right, so I find that a lot of people today have a tendency to reach for easy to make foods that are maybe not so healthy for you because it's very difficult
Yes.
today with prep, with time, with picking up.
Yeah.
You know, we have very tight schedules. The
Yeah.
expectations are very high and the time is very limited. So what we've created is something that you can make multiple of options for dinner time, for snack time, for lunch time, with something that is extremely healthy and beneficial. So things like basil pesto, you can do a pasta, yes, amazing. We can also do little pizzas. You can
Chicken?
You can do chicken.
Yeah.
You can do so many variety of things with the pesto that you know is good for everyone, for every child, for every adult.
No, we do want to. Sorry, Marty.
Yeah,
We
go
do want
ahead.
to point out that you know health. I mean, you actually made it to Team Canada as a swimmer, right?
Almost, yes.
So almost, you're almost made it to Team Canada as a swimmer. But your regiment, I'm going to guess,
Yes.
on a daily basis, must have been very, very healthy.
Very healthy, very healthy, very rigorous. However, it was very simple foods. Food does not have to be complicated, and I think people today are getting into the marketing of supplementation and extreme diets and extreme everything.
Yeah.
And that's not what we're about here at Verde. I think we're about just a healthy, balanced lifestyle with no preservatives and simple foods.
That sounds like you.
I love the smell. It's,
So,
it's
yeah.
amazing.
Incredible smell, right?
Oh, it's
Basically,
unbelievable.
it's fresh.
I want to bathe in it. Like I want to cover
Oh my God,
myself.
it's so
I
good.
want to cover myself
I
nude.
felt
Basically,
the same way.
what we're trying to
I'm not going to
achieve
wash your back.
Oh please.
is I'm trying to sell my lifestyle, basic, which is this.
This is
Mom,
you. Yeah.
Carlo, come over for lunch. Carlo eats lunch. Here's some extra sauces and stuff.
Take us some pesto.
So I go, right, take some pesto, some sauce. So I'll go. So my life is, I don't need to cook. I just open my fridge. I go, oh, there's some of this that my mom made. Just mix it, done. So now I've actually fast life. I've mixing stuff, natural stuff done homemade, and then
It is so good.
It's
I love it.
beautiful, isn't it?
It's so, the taste
And
is
people
incredible.
don't even. I'm going to introduce the
it's
most
beautiful.
a sauce that everyone knows.
Yeah.
I do not like unless it's homemade. When you take mayo and you mix fresh
You
egg
make
yolk,
your own mayo?
olive oil, and lemon juice. Now smell this.
Oh my God.
Talk about mayo.
Wow, that is a very, oh my gosh. This is unbelievable.
Oh, that's nice.
I learned this. I was
That's
when I was in university studying civil engineering. I worked at a cafe at the Italian area, St. Clair and Dufferin,
Yeah.
and my boss was this wonderful Jewish man who knew everything about cooking, and I learned a lot from him. Never mind my mom, but from him. And he was like, mix this, mix that, and I'm like, what the heck? And it would turn white. I go, how did egg yolks and olive oil and lemon juice? And the smell, we put it on sandwiches. I swear people would
Yeah, it's
float in like a. Oh,
That's beautiful.
But there's no preservatives.
none.
How long does it last?
Couple of weeks, not long. That's
Only
why
2
we have
weeks.
smaller sizes as well. That's why we're trying to get you to eat well.
Is there a market for food with no preservatives? Kasha, let's ask
So
you.
there is no. Yeah,
Is there, because I know my friend, he develops some foods at home and he says, I can't upscale this because they don't have preservatives, therefore there's no shelf life, and therefore I'm going to lose product. So is there a market for non-preservatives?
Right. So in terms of like big business profitability, that's a very difficult thing for them to maintain.
Right.
Right. So we're not discussing the big business here. We're talking about your life,
Mom and
your
dad.
health. We're talking about, yes, family. We're talking about real life here and sustainability of good health. Your health is number one priority in order for you to function.
Yes.
And in today's world, it's really hard to function at such a high-paced society
Yes.
without your health. So it's kind of like you can't compromise that.
Yeah.
That's your number one
I
priority.
think preservatives are killing people.
Well, they're not doing good
Look
things.
what
are
it
they?
did to you.
No.
Look at you. Now here, me.
Thank you for your
all
kind
nat-
words, Marty.
Me, who's a naturalist. And so much for that. Well, we are. Any more surprises?
I do. I have something similar to a pesto, but done from our Mexican chef.
This
It's
is Mexican.
Mexican. It's chimichurri, which we're going to surprise you today. We're putting some on lamb chops.
You're gonna cook with it.
My mom, Nonna, is going to make
Nonna.
grill some lamb chops. She's going to boil some spaghetti, and we're going to put the pesto on there. So I'm going to
Your
open
mom
this.
must be very proud of you.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
my God, I don't know. So it's mad at
We're
me.
going to ask you.
Well, sorry, it's a little tough to open here.
Yeah, let me try.
There we
You got
go.
it? You got it?
Got it. Now smell
So
this.
this is a pesto, but it's
Right.
Mexican.
It's fresh parsley as
you
opposed
are.
to basil, garlic,
Yeah.
olive oil, extra virgin, salt, pepper, oregano, and chili flakes.
And chili flakes. Oh yeah, it's a different smell. It's amazing. Wow.
It's
The
a nice deep
aroma
smell, right?
alone. You don't, you can get stoned on just the aroma. You are something. You're
I say
beautiful.
you're rich not with the money you have in the bank,
Yeah.
but with what you have in your body.
Yeah.
That's what's the richness of life. When you feel great, you're rich.
And do you feel great?
You feel great?
Love,
Look at the
amazing.
energy. he's got.
Sometimes too much energy.
Too much.
In Italian, tell us the name of all these products in Italian.
In Italian,
Or is it-
mayonnaise,
Mayonnaise.
basilico, pesto di basilico, e chimichurri nome is a
And now
Mexican
say it in Yiddish.
I say in Yiddish, oh my God.
I want to ask you a question before we end this segment. It seems to me, and tell me if I'm correct, that when you develop such a product,
Yeah.
tell me if you agree with me, Marty,
Yeah.
that you're basically giving birth to something, right?
Yeah.
I know that when I write an essay or when we do a show, there's always this sense that something has come from my soul.
Yeah.
Is that how you
Marty.
look at these products?
100%.
We do 100%. They are
our baby.
because you be,
Yeah, your baby. That's
Yeah.
right.
100%.
Exactly. Yes.
It's our child.
Exactly.
We because it comes from both of our hearts. So my heart is in health and promoting that and really helping people and not making them feel overwhelmed that it has to be such a big undertaking.
Right,
It
right.
doesn't. And societal marketing schemes and things are, pushing certain businesses and certain, extremes and extreme levels of health that is not realistic for the
Yeah.
common person.
This is very exciting.
Right?
Oh, it's very
So
exciting.
We're just trying to make it
right.
real.
And
It's trying to make a living.
Exactly. And about the market, so We found out no one does this.
Oh, they're gonna go crazy.
Yeah, they will, right?
This is
No.
a niche that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Supermarkets, yeah, they sell all this stuff with chemicals and stuff that'll last for months on shelf.
Yeah.
Obviously, they need shelf life.
Yes.
Restaurant, you can't call up a restaurant and say, "Can I have your gravy?" And no, we're not gonna sell you our gravy. Like we have a whole spectrum. We go from all this like the chimichurri, the pesto, the mayo, to red bordelaise, a demi glaze. We have Caesar dressing with anchovies, egg yolks, done the original way that Caesar did in Tijuana in the 1930s when he ran out of food at his restaurant during the Labor Day weekend.
Wow.
And he goes, "I got nothing left. I just got some romaine lettuce and parmesan, got some anchovies in a can," and he whipped up and he made Caesar dressing.
But this is what
The sign,
chefs.
sign of a real chef.
Yeah, this is what I was just
Whatever's
gonna
in the
say.
cupboard, I could use.
Yes.
This is what chefs
exactly.
do.
Yes.
Chefs cook like this.
Chefs
So
cook like
you're
this.
bringing the chef back to someone's home,
Yes.
right?
That's a nice way to say it.
That's right.
Thank you.
That's a
Wasn't
nice
that
way.
touching?
Yes, you're welcome.
So as we close this segment, something in Italian to our Italian viewers, what would you like to say?
Mangia bene.
Mangia bene, and
Yes.
do you speak another language
I
also?
speak Polish.
Many, I
Polish.
think.
Hello.
Zdrowie, na zdrowie.
That's the
Androvia! Let's join hands. Androvia! Androvia!
Lahain.
Shalom!